Everybody, I'm doing a gadget tag from, I was tagged by Jill for today, and I'm going to show you my gadgets in my gadget drawer. A little bit messy, but I'm just going to kind of show you. I usually keep things up here on top in the corner that I use a lot, and that's spatulas for cooking, some whisks. I do use mashers if I'm steaming or something. I'll use a little steamer spoon there. And then I've got little rubber spatulas and ladles. And I do keep my masher. I have a masher here, but I don't use it for a meat mallet. I use it for nuts, for walnuts and things like that. I just put them in a Ziploc and then I use that to break them up. I've got a large microplane and a small one, and I use those for zesting citrus and different things. I've got some tongs in there. So that's where I keep my quick, ready access. And then down here in the first drawer, this is where I keep the stuff that I use most often. And so I hope you can see the light's kind of funny in here. My favorite gadgets, my favorite are very simple. And I actually got these at the dollar store, but I have two of them. And that's these little thingies. And basically, when I chop veggies, I just use this, and I use this to transport them to the. It makes cleanup really easy to the pan. Here is, I've got one of these, garlic. It's like you put this over the garlic and you just kind of crush it, And this works really good. It's stainless. And then I keep some different things in here, like a lighter. I've got some Sharpies to write on, when I store things in plastic, I want to be able to label when I did it or what it is. I don't know why I keep things like this. Sometimes I keep little paintbrushes and things in here for odd reasons. Some scissors, a bunch of clips, lots of clips for, crackers and things like that. And I always keep this little piece of cheesecloth in here for when I'm, squeezing a lemon into something and I don't want the seeds to fall in. This is the key to the juicer. I always keep it handy here. Some tongs. There's my my lemon juicer up here. Some heavy duty. It's oddly enough, as I don't find myself using that as much as I just squeeze it, so that's kind of weird. But this is the best peeler that I've ever found, is this potato peeler. So here's the brand. It's real lightweight, but it's super sharp. Works really well. Here's my, I use this little doohickey to strip the leaves off of kale or herbs. So the big greens on this side, and then the herbs, rosemary and thyme and stuff on the other side. And I have another stripper, but I don't think it's in here. I don't use it very often. There's a, what do you call it, can opener. And then these little things, these are like really scratchy. They're just they're veggie gloves, and so you use these to scrub your potatoes and your zucchini and whatnot, get all the dirt off, and it exfoliates them, and then you just air dry them. And those are real handy. And there's my damper, my tamper for my Vitamix. Got a baster or some, I don't know why I use this. I just have this in here for bread, I guess, and stuff like that. I have a pizza cutter, a bunch of, it's like I can't have too many ice cream scoopers, even though we haven't had ice cream in forever, even, no vegan ice cream, nothing. These are weird because, oh, that clip probably should go here. I just don't throw these away. I don't use them. They're like fondue forks, but for some reason, I just leave them there. I don't feel like throwing them away. And I haven't thrown these away either. I've had these for years, and they're, you use these to find out like how hot your meat is and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know what else I would use those for, like tofurkey. I've never used them, so, but I don't really want to throw them away because I'm afraid I might need them for something. I don't know. There's a touch of hoarders there. This looks like a piece of junk. This was given to me by a really sweet elderly lady. A long time ago, she was a volunteer where I used to work. And she went to an expo, and she said this is, I know it looks dirty and gross, but it really helps. This is a jar opener, and so you just put it over the jar and it grips it, and I have always just kept it. Her name was Martha, and it was just the best thing ever. And I need to get a new one that doesn't look like it came from a refugee camp, but that was a really nice thing that Martha gave me. It really does help a lot. And so I have my gadget drawers broken up. This one is nothing but baking things. So I keep all my baking things in here. All of my little teaspoons and cups and stuff like that, they go in here. And then some of the other little things I use in baking, like a pastry cutter or something like that. This is really weird. And some of these, some of you might be like, what in the world is that? This is one of those old egg beaters. It's so old it even has like some rust on it, but I didn't get this so I could use it because I do have, a beater. I have a mixer, but I get that for my kids because it really helps them with hand-eye coordination, and they think it's really fun, and they use this on soap suds. So I just keep it in here because it kind of goes with everything else that's in there. And then down here on the bottom, this is like my super drawer of, it's like where I put way too much stuff. This is like a spoon rest. I'm just gonna take this stuff out. I've got cheesecloth in here. What else? Straws. I'm kind of embarrassed because there's like so much stuff in here, but it is what it is, And of course, this is the sushi making that I just had to have, but have never used. So I'm going to be, trying that at some point in my life. I've got some skewers, some salad tongs somebody gave me, and I don't usually use them because I usually like have a plate, and then I don't have like two more hands. I only have one more hand, so these really don't do me any good. It was really nice of her to give that to me, but okay. Then, there's a cheese grater, just a regular old cheese grater that I use for potatoes, not for cheese. This is a mango splitter. So you put this on top of the mango, and then the seed stays in the middle, and the mango comes out on the sides. And this is amazing for those big green and red mangoes. It just makes it so much easier. This is my pineapple tool here that just takes the core right out of the pineapple. I just love that. I got this at the dollar store. This is just some kind of a drain, and you can put it over different size cans to drain the cans. So, I mean, it goes from small to big. So that was really kind of nice for $1. And then I keep my lids for different jars and stuff like that in here. I got a cherry pitter in here. Wine bottle opener. We just don't really use it very often, but, it stays in here. This goes to my special drink bottle. This goes to the end of the, the banana ice cream maker thing where yo nana, I guess you can change the lid. And then this little thing, I love these because you could stick one of these in a lemon or a lime and then just spray the juice out of the citrus itself, and you sit it right on this little doohickey. And then this is a Rub-A-Way. I love this because when you're cutting onions or garlic, you rub your hands on the stainless soap and it takes all the, the yucky smell away. This is my candy thermometer. I don't know why I have this. I've had this for years, and it's an egg slicer, and I don't use it for that. But I saw somebody use it for strawberries before, so I thought I'd hang on to it. But I always forget that I have it, so I just cut my strawberries. But this would be good for cutting strawberries and getting uniform pieces. Here's my pie holder. These are both, I believe, avocado slicers. So you just like run them in the avocado. And then this side on this doohickey is for smashing it. So I love that little doohickey. I got that at Sur La Table. And then this is a slicer. I guess people, back in my meat and cheese days, I would use it to make some really groovy pieces of cheese. But you could actually make some crinkle cut fries with this little thing. And so I kind of keep that. It's really super old, but I kind of like it. I've got here's my lemon reamer. I've got a million pastry brushes over here and some tongs. And what else? Oh, this I need to just get rid of because I've not used it in years and years, and I'm not going to be slicing cheese, so I don't really know why that's in there. Oh, this is the other little herb stripper. So you put the herb through here, and then the rosemary and thyme will fall in at the cup so that it's not all over the place. You can collect it, and that's a really cute little doohickey. I've got my string in here in case I need it for anything. I use thread for cutting cake sometimes and separating layers. I don't know why I have Christmas tree lights in here or a kid's play knife, so that's going to go out. We have a garlic press here, a strawberry huller, and then I've got my melon baller here, and I think I've got a couple melon ballers and a couple of apple cores here too. So there's those. My lemon zester, and this is a peeler that I just haven't even used yet because I found a better one. So, and these are just really, really old. I don't even know how they look. How disgusting this is. It's like all rusted, but I don't know. I think Mr. Fruity stuck it in here, and if I throw it away, he's going to say, "Where is that? I need it." So I'm just going to keep that, and then that's his. That's his can opener, and that's it for my gadget chores. And so over here, I usually separate my my strainers. So I put them down here in a bowl drawer down here on the other side. But that's my gadgets. Everybody, so there you have it. That's what I have in my gadget drawers, and I'm going to tag 3 other people. If you don't want to do it, no harm done, but if you do, I'd like to see what you got in there. It is let's see, Lena B, Fruity, and Mrs.Leafygreens. I'd like to see what kind of gadgets you guys have. Okay, there we go. So thanks a lot, Jill, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.